What's up, everybody? This is your girl Ericka from the Classic Climb blog. Listen, build your own table. This is today's conversation about build your own table. So many times we say, man, Ericka, that's not fair. This person's channel is growing this way. This person's business grew that way. And the longer we're in business, if you ever get this, life isn't fair. Business isn't fair. None of it's fair. And I want you to understand, what are you women willing to contribute to growing your business? Now, a lot of times people say, I shouldn't have to build all these hurdles. I shouldn't even have to build my own table. I shouldn't have to build my own table, Ericka. I should just be able to roll up to the bank and they treat me fair. I should be able to roll up to these events and I'm treated fair. I should be able to just create something and just put it up on Amazon and make tons of money. And I want you to understand, this is where self-development comes in. This is where understanding I'm going to build my own table. You may not see me here touching this table, but this is where I talk about building your own table. Tyler Perry, love him or hate him, build his own table. 50 Cent, love him or hate him, complaining all day about, Showtime and all that stuff, built his own table. Reinvention artist, 50 Cent was kind of down. Then all of a sudden he came out of nowhere with power and now back up. Back all the way up. Listen, say what you want about Donald Trump. Reinvention artist, stock company, at this rate, I think it went down 15 or 20% the other day. I'm not certain. I have to look at it. But essentially, he's got 80,000 shares in this company. 80,000 shares. At its peak, before it took a hit, past couple of days, he would have had $6 billion. He would have been worth, let's be very clear, he'd have been worth $6 billion. And I want people to understand is you have to build your own table. They won't let you get on Twitter, build your own Twitter. They won't let you get on Facebook, build your own Facebook, right? And there's a million ways to win out here. But I hear a lot of people complaining about not having a seat at the table. And if I've ever come off that way to you guys here on this channel, I'd also like to apologithe because there are some events and cabals happening on the East Coast of the states. And I noticed they were building tables and not inviting me or other people I think are highly qualified to the table. And at this point, you have to build your own table. At this point, you have to say, I see you did it. You refuse to adjust it. Now I have to build my own table. And you'll watch me from over there. I want you to stop using the excuse they're not letting you sit at the table. And this is some of the things I'm hearing. This is where people go, oh, I would never move south because they're backwards and they're redneck and they're just paying slavery wages down there. And then we really start to pull the layers back on the conversation. This person doesn't own a home up north. They're pretty much a receptionist somewhere, a warehouse worker. They don't have any skills. So no matter where they go, they'd have to beg for a seat at someone's table. When this is one of the best times ever in our country, in our economy, to build your own table, to put up your own website. I mean, even right now, I have one of our clients that we're working with. She's doing a private label, and she's doing better almost than the company that provides private label services. She's running the ads. She's running the ads on YouTube and Facebook, and she's doing so well. I want you to understand that you have to build the table. You've been waiting, and someone had made this comment on someone else's channel. They're like, oh, man, ain't nobody got time for that. They just want to chill. I live with my woman, have my cookouts and chill. And listen, there's seasons to life. Let me be very clear. The energy, the focus, the creativity that you have in your 20s to 30s is off the charts. Off the charts. That's why you see companies like Stripe and PayPal and all these Silicon Valley companies. There's a really great chart where it shows all the people that are the PayPal mafia and all like the 150 companies they created. Now, they didn't create them all together. They created it separately, partnerships, different things. But this all happened in their 20s and 30s. They're now in their 40s, 50s, and 60s, and they're these tech billionaires via these SaaS companies. I want you to understand that they didn't wait for someone to open the door. They built the PayPal, right? They bought Elon out of the PayPal, right? They built the Stripe. They built the other merchant advances, merchant systems. They built the companies because guess what? There was no table for them. One of the most favorite podcasts I like to listen to is My First Million. Sam, and I forgot the other guy's name. I hate to do that. But one of the biggest things is they'll talk to creators, they'll talk to business owners. And you guys, I will laugh all the time because it'll be the most simplest business ideal. The person will get it started. They'll get 4 or 5 people to help them run it, take off, run ads to it, and they built their own table. One of the prime examples is Ring Camera came on Shark Tank in 2011, if I'm not mistaken. And he's like, hey, man, I got this thing. And it was kind of ugly, but it looks similar to most Ring cameras now. And they were just like, nope. We're all nope. And within a year, now, Shark Tank itself gets 10% off everybody's business idea, no matter how much money it makes or don't make. And he collected Nas. He collected a lot of unconventional people to come to his table. Why? Because Nas was a rapper, right? Just like Chamillionaire and all those other people. Nas was a rapper. Other people that you could name, Snoop and those people that invested in Ring Camera were unconventional. They didn't have a seat at the shark table. You've probably been seeing these commercials for Middleman to Millions course. What is Middleman to Millions? We're teaching so many people how to have service businesses. The upcoming year, one of the fastest growing businesses you will see are service businesses and digital businesses. Why is that? Because so many things need repairs, need maintenance, and guess what? We have a shortage of men and also women who could do things. Listen, I'm not the best with a hammer, but I know I can gather a crew of people to get things done, and that's what I've done with 2 of my service businesses. And that's what I'll be teaching if you check us out in the Middleman to Millions course. And look forward to us on the road with Digital Liberty Tour 2024. It's Ericka Williams. They didn't have a regular seat, so they had to do what? Build their own table. And now by 2018 or 2019, Ring Camera owner was worth $1.2 billion. I know by 2021 he was worth $2.3 billion. He was able to come back on that same Shark Tank show and sit with the sharks because he built his own table. If you have an amazing ideal, you have an amazing company, you're willing to put your money behind it, you're willing to run ad dollars, and let me be very clear on this. I talk all the time about 90-day launches, 100-day launch, 6-week launches. If you aren't really willing to commit 5 years to a project, don't start it. Because see, a lot of times people talk about a project as if this is just a way for me to jump up and get a lot of money and I run off. It's a cash grab. If your mindset is on a cash grab, you will always lose money. Cash grabs are hard to maintain. They're hard to keep on schedule. There's a lot of people I know that are in flips and houses and rental properties that they said, oh, I'm getting out of this thing in a year. I'm getting out of this thing in 2 years. It's a cash grab. It never goes as planned. It never goes as planned. It never does. And so I always tell people 5 years because that gives you enough time and breathing room to say, was this a success or failure? And 9 times out of 10, you're working, you got kids, you got a spouse, you're dedicating 2-3 hours a day to this project. Now, let's say you add a staff member or 2 to the project or an assistant or 2. There's only so much reasonable growth that is to be expected. Now, if you're pouring $2,000 a month in advertising on this thing, yeah, you need to see some returns. You need to at least break even $24,000 to justify the cost of the ads. But 9 times out of 10, when I talk about building their own table, the ideal is overwhelming to someone who really just wants a cash grab. Ericka, I really just want to make an extra $1,000 a month because our bills are tight. I really only want to make a little extra money on the side, Ericka. And those people are the ones who unfortunately go into business and are most vocal. They did a side hustle. They did some type of business and, oh, Ericka, it never made me enough money and I struggled and this happened and lots of complaining. Because they looked at it as a cash grab. They didn't look at it as an opportunity to build their own table. And that table is opportunity. That table is reoccurring income. That table is opportunity to win money in their pocket. They didn't look at it as building a table for themselves. And therein lies their problem. Any of the projects I'm taking on at this point, we're looking at them as 5 to 10 year companies. Our service company right now, our supplement company right now, we're going to invest at some point into over anywhere from 1,000 to 2,000 influencers creating content for one of the brands. And that's not going to happen in 1 year. That's going to happen in 2 to 3 years. We want it to really splash, hit the market, and make really reoccurring, re-existing income. And I know it's possible because I sit through too many conversations at other people's tables. I literally want template businesses, which I know y'all hate the word, literally follow the template word for word, action for action, and we blunt force traffic on it. And honestly, as a person who's had 10 years in business, I can look back and see if I just looked at things instead of a cash grab moment as a delayed investment moment, as a moment I could just go sit $100K over my stock market account and dividends. And that money over there, I could have took a loan out from it and changed a lot of things that happened in my business and personal life. I quit looking at things as a 2-year quick exit. There is no such thing. There is no such thing, especially after the pandemic. There's no such thing. You may have a timeline goal of 2 years. You are no longer working physically in that business. But someone will have to work on that business. Someone will have to attend the phone calls. Someone will have to provide the customer service. Someone will have to follow up. What I love about a lot of the Gen Z and millennials that are running some of these companies, they're running very lean. There's thousands of videos on YouTube of people who have no employees, just some contractors helping here and there. And they're running actual wealthy $1 million companies. See, the problem is you've noticed a couple of your cousins and a person or two run a business that don't do well, don't make money. You go, well, running a business ain't for everybody. Running a business ain't for everybody, Ericka. And I just laugh because I go, you don't know that because you did not know their systems or what template they were following. 9 times out of 10, someone tells you they're following a template and you say, did you do A, B, C, D? Oh, no, I did A, C, D. You didn't follow the template. Simple as that. You didn't follow the steps. You're making up your own crap as you go. So you're going to get alternative results. But again, this is them building their table. This is how they want to build it. Let them build it. But I want you to be very clear on that. There's timelines. There's segments in our life, 20s to 30s. People have a lot of energy, a lot of go-go. People in their 40s to 50s, they're kind of turning the curb. Unless they're, again, if people have kids young, usually in their 40s, 50s, they have this kind of spurt of energy to do new things. If they have kids later in the late 30s, 40s and 50s, they want to chill. That's something I'm noticing. And that's okay. Listen, jazz festivals and nice linen clothes work for your 50s, okay? They work. I want you to understand, though, nowhere in that equation can you complain about not having a seat at the table. Because you got to decide along the way how you wanted to build it. So, listen, this is your girl, Ericka, from the Classy Climb blog. Never before have you had an opportunity to build out a future that's entertaining, joy-filled, and purpose-driven for yourself. I want you to take that time now to do so. You're seeing the economy shift. You're seeing it change. Just having a paycheck every 2 weeks, which you notice a lot of companies are switching every week, right? You see some of these service businesses are letting you get paid out from your paycheck every day. Do a little work, get a little pay. That's very day laborer similar work. You really have to up your skills or decide to build out your table so that you don't have to live like that. So you have reoccurring income, but it's at your discretion, at your choice, and at how you desire it to come through. Build your table, you guys, because no one else is going to care enough to build it for you. Not your company, not your boss. Shoot, sometimes not even these spouses. There's a rapper or comedian that came out and said his wife left him while he was in the hospital from having his heart surgery. Now, we already know there's some more sugarity to this story, but it is what it is. But that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. So I really want you to build out something that you can be proud of and you can either pass to your kids or you can just keep it for yourself. There's a lot of older folks who will continue to be working in our marketplace by force, not by choice. So build out a table, build something that you can look at and really appreciate. And this is your girl, Ericka, from the Classy Climb blog. I hope you guys have a great day. What's up, May 5th and 6th? Join me in Atlanta for the Digital Liberty Tour. We have a collection of good hosts and speakers coming through. I'm so excited. We're going to be teaching you how to power up from your phone to have 24/7 income coming in. How? Affiliate marketing. We're going to teach you about a lot of content creation. Also how to create YouTube and Facebook ads and Google ads. Listen, we also are going to have credit specialists there. We're also going to have, because funding is going to be so very vital and important in 2024, we're also going to have the Acre Boys fly down from New York to teach you about the importance of buying land online, the digital space where you don't have to leave your home. Again, the power of the liberty comes from being able to do any of this stuff on your phone. Also, we'll have a service business specialist in there helping you show how they've grown their business online by using the tools that online provides. Listen, we don't want you to leave this event without being able to master Facebook ads, YouTube ads, Google ads, or what type of stream of income you'd like to desire. There's going to be workbooks included, and we're going to eat tacos on Cinco de Mayo. So be there or be square. The links in the bio. We're going to be at a beautiful Kipton Shane hotel. Fancy. You're going to love it. This is your girl, Ericka, Classic on Blog. See you guys there.